What's up, Tanner? It's Monday here, likely Tuesday where you're at. No, it's Monday here, likely just beginning Monday where you're at. And I'm in Suji, South Korea, and now you can see all the beautiful trees and stuff because it's beautiful. And so today I've been romping around Seoul and trying to not get as lost as I was and find stuff. I apologize if you get motion sickness. I'm not used to using this whole cell phone camera thing. But anyways, last week we went to a place that was called Jesus Abbey for a few days, and it's an abbey where they mostly do prayer and stuff and have a lot of quiet time out in nature, and it's up in the mountains and beautiful and stuff. And they actually have a specific mission of part of their ministry is towards North Korea, and they work with people to pray about North Korea and work with some North Korean defectors and such, and work on trying to ready South Korea for when and if unification happens. But anyways, one thing really struck me while I was there, and it was how much I don't pray enough. This didn't just hit me just then we were there. About a few days before, I visited the Voice of the Martyrs branch here in Seoul, and I was talking to them about what they did and stuff, and about how I could help out with the mission or the ministry to North Korea. And they said, well, while you're in America, you can pray. Just pray. And it's the only thing they told me. And I was thinking, oh, well, yeah, pray, but is there anything I can actually do that will actually do something? And that was when I was like, I don't believe in prayer enough. Because, we believe that prayer does something, right? But, at least in mouth. But, if we actually believed it did something, wouldn't we do it more? Because I find, when we were there at Jesus Abbey, they pray all the time. They've got 3, prayer meetings. They last for 1 hour, 2 hours sometimes, where they pray for anything. They pray for each other, they pray for the Abbey, they pray for the country, they pray for the entire world. And then not only that, but they've got a bunch of different places where you can go to pray by yourself. And then even while they're working and stuff. It was beautiful. But for me, if I manage to pray while I'm walking down the sidewalk, that's a plus for me for the day. I don't know where I'm at right now. That's okay. But anyways, I'm curious of what, because this isn't just me, I don't think. And this isn't just out of laziness. There's a lot of other things that I do that if I was just lazy, I wouldn't do them either. I think this is something a lot deeper. How much I believe and trust in the power of prayer. Yeah, I'm not sure where I'm at, so I'm going to turn around. And I think it goes back to what we believe that prayer is. There's some things that we know that prayer isn't. And specifically, that's a cosmic vending machine. Telling God, here's my prayer, and I want a good life, and I want prosperity, and I want security and stuff, because a lot of those things God won't give us. And God doesn't just give them to us because we pray. So we know that prayer isn't just a vending machine. But then is prayer just us expressing to God what we want, and then merely saying, but it's all in your hands ultimately? Is that all that prayer is? Because then that diminishes it a little bit to me, because then I just don't feel the need to say much in prayer or to pray a lot at all. I end up really just praying a little bit and saying it's whatever. The more I pray, it doesn't make much of a difference except for my own discipline. And maybe that's it. Maybe prayer is to discipline ourselves. Maybe prayer is to humble us before God. The more we pray, the more we become like Christ. Because ultimately, whatever the reason is for what prayer is, it's putting us in touch with God. If Jesus needed to pray as much as he did, then we sure need to pray a lot.